ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अमज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवं च निरूपं साग्रजातं सगणशिरलितां श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधा कान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत स्वामीति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So today we are going to discuss this beautiful subject matter, which is very contextual, very related and relevant to this Damodar Leela. There's a very beautiful verses, very important verses in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, text 55. Bhaktya mam avijanati yavan jasasmi tattatah tato mam tattattvagantva visate tad anantaram. Bhaktya mam avijanati yavan jasasmi tattatah tato mam tattattvagantva visate tad anantaram. Bhaktya mam avijanati yavan jasasmi tattatah tato mam tattattvagantva visate tad anantaram. So we can recite Prabhus, three Prabhus and three Matajis. Bhaktya mam avijanati yavan jasasmi tattatah tato mam tattattvagantva visate tad anantaram. Bhaktya mam avijanati yavan jasasmi tattatah mam tattattvagantva tad anantaram. Proceeding, recording, Mataji's recording, you can see recording. Mataji. Bhaktya mam avijanati yavan jasasmi tattatah tato mam tattattvagantva visate tad anantaram. Bhaktya mam avijanati yavan jasasmi tattatah tato mam tattattvagantva visate tad anantaram. Bhaktya mam avijanati yavan jasasmi tattatah tato mam tattattvagantva visate tad anantaram. Bhaktya by pure devotional service. Mam, me, Avijanati, one can know, Javan, as much as, yes, just me, as I am, Tat Tataha, in truth, Tataha, thereafter, Mam, me, Tat Tataha, in truth, Gantva, knowing, Visate, he enters, Tat Anantaram, thereafter. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. One can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, only by devotional service. And when one is in full conscious of me, by such devotion, he can enter into the kingdom of God. Please respond. One can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, only by devotional service. And when one is in full conscious of me, by such devotion, he can enter into the kingdom of God. Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, and his plenary portion cannot be understood by the mental speculation by the non-devotee. If anyone wants to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he has to take the pure devotional service under the guidance of a pure devotee. Otherwise, truth of the Supreme Personality of Godhead will always be hidden. As already stated in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, text 25, Nam Prakash Sarvasya. He is not revealed to everyone. No one can understand God simply by erudite scholarship or mental speculation. Only one who is actually engaged in Krishna consciousness and devotional service can understand what Krishna is. University degrees are not helpful. One who is fully conversant with the Krishna science becomes eligible to enter into spiritual kingdom, the abode of Krishna. Becoming Brahman does not mean that one loses his identity. Devotional service is there, and as long as devotional service exists, there must be God, the devotee, and the process of devotional service. Such knowledge is never vanquished, even after liberation. Liberation involves getting free from the concept of material life. In spiritual life, the same distinction is there. The same individuality is there, but in pure Krishna consciousness. One should mistakenly think that the word Visate enter into me support the monist theory that one become homogeneous with impersonal Brahman. No, Visate means one can enter into the abode of Supreme Lord in one's individuality to engage in his association and render service unto him. For instance, a green bird enters into the green tree not to become one with tree, but to enjoy the fruits of the tree. Impersonalists generally give example of river flowing into the ocean and merging. This may be a source of happiness for the impersonalist, but the personalist keeps his personal individuality like an aquatic in the ocean. We find so many living entities within the ocean. If we go deep, surface acquaintance with the ocean is not sufficient. One must have complete knowledge of the aquatics living in the ocean depth. Because of his pure devotional service, a devotee can understand the transcendental quality of opulence of Supreme Lord in truth, as it is stated in 11th chapter. Only by devotional service can one understand. The same is confirmed here. One can understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead by devotional service and enter into his kingdom. After attaining of the Brahmabhuta 430-22 stage of freedom from material conception, devotional service begins by one's hearing about the Lord. When one hears about the Supreme Lord, automatically Brahmabhuta stage develops and material contamination, greediness, lost for sense enjoyment disappears. As lost and desire disappear from the heart of devotee, he becomes more attached to service of the Lord. And by such attachment, he becomes free from the material contamination. In the state of life, he can understand the Supreme Lord. This is the statement of Srimad Bhagavatam also. After liberation, the process of bhakti or transcendental service continues. Vedanta Sutra confirms that aparyanat paryanat tatrapihi drishtam. This means that after liberation, the process of devotional service continues. In Srimad Bhagavatam, real devotional liberation is defined as reinstatement of living entity in his own identity, his own constitutional position. The constitutional position is already explained. Every living entity is a part and parcel, fragmental portion of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, his constitutional position is to serve. After liberation, the service is never stopped. Actual liberation is getting free from his conception of life. These verse have purport. See, this is why we should learn from the Acharya. See, therefore, Bhagavad Gita, we have this Deepavali fair. We are distributing so many books. We are talking with so many people. You see, their conception of understanding Bhagavad Gita is so much flaws. Why? Because they have not received this knowledge properly. As Krishna says that evam parampara praptam, evam parampara, according to parampara disciplic success. Imam Rajarishya Vidyam. So this parampara system, they have not received this knowledge. Therefore, they cannot understand the mystery of Bhagavad Gita, the proper understanding of Bhagavad Gita. India, everybody has got the Bhagavad Gita, but how many people know? 99% they do not know. They are thinking this books is just for the keeping in the shelf for deity room with red cloth covering to accumulate dust. That's all. Or it is a complex philosophy, or it is a philosophy for the old men, not for us. In this way, they have done these things. So one should understand Bhagavad Gita through the disciplic succession, through the Acharya. Therefore, the purport is given is so wonderful purport. If you scrutinizing the read this purport and we discuss, it will take 7 days. So many different aspects of this one. So because today is Damodar Lila is going on, so we will discuss on in that perspective that how this boss is fit. And Krishna here very categorically say that Bhaktya Mam Avijananti. By devotional service only one can understand. And that devotional service begins with hearing. You see how the pathetic crowd, pathetic attendance, they have no taste for hearing. Prabhupada has written that without hearing you cannot detach. You cannot be detached from all the material contamination. When you are not detached from the material contamination, how you will engage in devotional service? Bhakti has not started. Bhakti begins when you actually detach from the material contamination. Brahmabhukta prasanatma na sochati na kankyati. At the stage of Brahmabhukta, Bhakti actually begins. That means we must not have any material desire, any kind of material contamination. There the Bhakti starts. And for that to come to the stage of Brahmabhukta, Prabhupada's writing, we have to hear it. This particularly Kartik month is so glorious. One time what happened, there's a mouse is there in altar and the offering of lamp is going on. Mouse is hungry, he wanted to eat ghee. You see, mouse will eat the ghee. And he was eating ghee, somehow he was caught with fire. And to get out from the fire, escape from the fire, he was trying. In this trying process, there was a method of arati going on. It became an arati for the Lord. And that mouse died and went back to Vaikuntha. It is recorded in Padma Purana. Why? To tell everyone that what is the glories, the gargantuan glories of offering a lamb. People do not know how many people are coming and offering lamb. People have no idea that how much benefit they can get simply by offering lamb. Since time immemorial, we have been taking bath different species, and every bath we have some karmic reaction. How many? No, the reaction has been so much piled up, like in a house. Supposing if you go to a government office, you see that how the files are piled up for 100 years. Similarly, our sins are piled up. Simply by offering, all the sins go down. Why it is necessary? Krishna say, you cannot come back to me if you have sins. Yes, Desante antagatam papam, jananam punya karmanam. You have sins and at the same time you want to go back. No. Krishna is called Param Brahma, Paramadhama, Pavitram, very pure, supreme purifier. Unless you purify, we cannot. Just like we cannot enter to the fire without become fiery elements. Similarly, we cannot attain Krishna without become pure. So whole process of Krishna consciousness to getting pure. And whole process of Lord is coming and enacting all the pastime to purify us by hearing. So hearing is best important. So here it is said that bhakti is very important. He never said that karma, by karma yoga you will come to me. By dhyana yoga you will come to me. But he said that bhaktya, especially bhaktya. And particularly in this month, he wanted to prove, because some people raise a question, you have given a statement in Bhagavad Gita, by bhakti you can come. But you have to set an example. So Lord is setting example by Damodar Lila, how the supreme controller, the supreme master can be captured by the bhakti. That we can discuss today about that. So bhakti is the highest. Krishna say in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam also, in Bhagavad Gita from 7th chapter, and actually for every chapter, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna say only bhakti can attain. And exclusively in these verses, he said that only by bhakti you can attain. So here, Krishna says that na sadhayati mam yogo na sankhya dharmo uddhava na sodhaya tapastyaga jata bhaktir mamorjita. My dear Uddhava, the unalloyed devotional service rendered to me by my devotee bring me under their control. I cannot thus be controlled by those engaged in mystic yoga, Sankhya philosophy, pious work, Vedic study, austerity, renunciation. So bhakti only, Krishna only captured by bhakti. Why bhakti is important? Because our human form of life is meant to engage in bhakti. Because we have forgotten, we have already a natural bhakti for Krishna. Just like a person is mad or he has lost his memory. He do not know his father, his mother. But a natural love is there because he has forgotten. He is not getting that affection. When he remembers, then he say, oh, he is my father, I forget, and then immediately go to father. Similarly, we have a natural love for Krishna. But now at present, we have forgotten that love. In the process of reminding, supposing you do forget something, somebody will remind you, oh, yes, yes, yes. Similarly, Krishna is coming and enacting this pastime to remind everyone that you have got that natural love. You rise into that particular love. Whole idea is that because we have forgotten by hearing this process, by how the Lord is exhibiting this pastime, and Lord is speaking that by this natural love for me, you can come to me. So therefore, today we are going to talk about this particular subject matter. And bhakti is the highest. If somebody attains the bhakti, there is nothing beyond that. Krishna say the bhakti is the highest goal of anybody. In this verse, it says that what more remains to be accomplished for a perfect devotee after achieving devotional service unto the me. There nothing remains. Somebody say that I am billionaire. There is nothing remains. Similarly, there nothing remains after attaining bhakti. So therefore, it is said that prema pumartha mahan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that prema pumartha mahan means the essential purpose, essential of human form of life to attain this bhakti. So today, what happened in Damodar Lila? We will go back to the beautiful chapter of 10:9. In Damodar Lila, Krishna is exhibiting, is setting an example, giving by example, practicing himself, and is teaching everybody how one can capture me by the love. So this pastime it happened a particular day called Deepavali Day. On a very Deepavali Day, this pastime of the Supreme Lord, how he is bound by his mother, the Supreme Controller, who is a boundless, who is limitless, potent, infinite, and that Supreme Lord is bound by the mother Jasoda. So today we will read in 10th canto 9th chapter, Sukadev Goswami explaining this particular pastime to Parikshit Maharaj. This is a very nice verse started. Ekada grihadasisu Josadananda gehini karmantarani uktasu nirmamanta soyam dadi yani yani hagitani tadabala charitani cha dadi nirmantane kale smaranti tanya gayat. So here in these verses, starting, Sukadev Goswami is telling one day when Mother Jasoda saw that all the maid servants were engaged in other household affairs, she personally began to chant the God. While chanting, she remembered the childish activities of Krishna. In her own way, she composed songs and enjoyed singing to herself about these activities. So what happened on a very Deepavali day? Jasoda Maya wake up very early morning, took bath, started chanting. It happened in Gokul, Vrindavan. There's Vrindavan place called Gokul. So that happened. And he was chanting. Why he was chanting personally? He thought, I will personally chanting. And the Acharyas are written because every time the gopis, neighbor gopis will come and complain that Krishna, your son, would come to my house, steal the butter. If there is no butter is there, he will pin the child, just like our Krishna Bhagavat, and pin the child so that the child will be crying and mother will say, like, what, why crying? They were thinking, worried actually. And sometimes he will come, he is angry if there is no milk, butter, anything is there. The, what you call calf. A calf is after milking only, calf will be released to take milk. But before the milking, he will release. So in this way, he was doing, and sometimes he will come to the house, urinate this place. Now in this way, so many activities. Because Supreme Lord is doing all mischievous, that is recorded in Bhagavad. If we go and steal, we will be beaten by swords and condemned. But when Supreme Lord is going to steal, he become famous as Makhanchar. Braje prasiddham navanita choram gopangananam dukulam choram. See, Braje prasiddham, he become very famous as Makhanchar, butter thief. Everybody is liking, everybody worshipping. So when Lord steals, that is worshipable. When we steal, we will be beaten. We will be condemned. So that is the difference between the Lord and us. Lord is absolute, all good. That is the difference. So Yashoda Maya is having always constant complaint from the neighborhood gopis that your son is coming and stealing. So Yashoda Maya thought that maybe our butter is not so tasty because maid servant are doing the butter for Krishna. Maybe they have not in proper mood. They are not preparing the butter in proper mood. Let me personally do this. Personally churning the butter. Because without proper devotion mood, if you offer something to Lord, he will not take. Bhagavad Gita, he says that Bhaktya, what is that say? Patram puspam phalam toyam jome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti rupartam asnami pratamana. You will say that no, I will prepare so many items, samosa, kachori, sweets, but you do not have bhakti. Krishna do not like. Because Krishna is not hungry of our amount, our all this so-called opulence presentation. Krishna is hungry of bhakti. Do you think in Vaikuntha there is no butter? Why Krishna is stealing? Krishna is the supreme proprietor. Krishna is the owner of everything. Bhaktaram Jagyam Tapasam Sarvalokam Mahisara. He claims in Bhagavad Gita, I am the proprietor of three worlds. I am the supreme enjoyer, supreme proprietor. One may say that I am billionaire, I am trillionaire. Nobody in the world, including Elon Musk, Ambani, Bill Gates, nobody claims that I am all riches. But Krishna claims here that God is claiming everything belongs to me. Everything is owned by me. Isavasam idam sarvam. Everything owned by me. And it is true that anything you see here, it belongs to actually Krishna. He only created whole material world, is maintaining it, destroying it. Nobody manufactured the fire, water, oxygen, the whole world, sun, moon, everything is created by whom? And that supreme proprietor, Lakshmipati, Vaikuntapati, supreme proprietor, he is coming to steal. We are praying to Lakshmi, Ashtalakshmi, now please give me something, give me that. But that Lakshmi is serving the Lord. Not only one Lakshmi, Sata Saharsa, thousand of Lakshmi is serving the Lord. Why the Lord has to come and steal the butter? He wants to steal the butter. Why? Because actually he is not hungry of butter. He is hungry of the love. The gopis are preparing, and actually superficially, externally they are complaining, but they are waiting that when Krishna will come and steal the butter. Krishna coming to steal the heart, which is like a butter, like white, pure, sincere heart of the gopis. That is whole idea. So when mother is churning on the Deepavali day, the milk into the butter, so Krishna wake up. And also while churning, it is said that he was singing the glories of the Krishna. So therefore, Prabhupada say we should follow the Yashoda Maya step. Whenever you are doing activities, even you are in office, you are working, always remember some prayer of the Krishna, something, and you do that. You understand? You hear something and work something. And here, Mother Yashoda, mind is thinking of Krishna, your body is churning, and his word is also glorifying the Krishna's activities. In this way, when our mind, body, and voice, our word, is engaged in the service of the Krishna, that will capture the Krishna. When Krishna hear, and Krishna immediately wake up from the sleep, and he wanted to come to Yashoda Maya. So you want to make the Krishna to wake up and come to you, you must follow the Yashoda Maya. Yashoda Maya process of devotional service. Your mind, wherever you are, your mind should think of Krishna, your words should glorify Krishna, and your body should engage in the service of Krishna. When three things are together, that makes the Krishna draw the attention of the Lord. And Lord came. When Lord came, Lord is pretending to be hungry. No, I am hungry. I am hungry, you stop. Immediately, he stopped the rod. In India, you say that churning rod is there in a clay pot. and Yashoda Maya doing like this. Turning point is like a driver, what is that called, steering. You stop the steering. He knows, very intelligent. Let me stop. I'm hungry. So here he says that Supreme Lord, how he can be hungry? He is the Atmaram, self-sufficient. He does not need. We are hungry. We are thirsty. But with the maintainer of three world, how he has become hungry? That is contradiction. That contradiction found in Vrindavan Leela. This is out of love. Out of love. He gave up all the milk. He was in Kirasagar. As Kirodakasai Vishnu. He gave up milk. No, I do not want in Kirasagar. He came to Yashoda Maya, to devotee. I want devotee's milk. Then Yashoda Maya is very happy. Yashoda Maya is feeding, breastfeeding. At that time, Yashoda Maya has kept some milk. See, in Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, Krishna's father, they are king of Vrindavan. They have 9 lakh cows, 900,000. And out of 9 lakh, 1,000 is very special cow. Out of 1,000, hundreds are very flavored milk they will give. Out of 100, there are some cows very special. They are called Padmagandha. They give very flavored milk. We are buying flavored milk, right? They give the flavored, natural flavored milk. So Yashoda Maya is boiling that milk so that he will make into the butter and make the butter so soft and delicious that Krishna will not go and steal. Why stealing? Maybe dissatisfied. We have no, our butter is not so tasty. So he was putting the milk, particular milk, special milk for boiling. And she remembered that I have a boiling milk is going to be overflow. Therefore, immediately she left Krishna in between of mother feeding, actually breastfeeding here, and she went to attend the milk. The Acharya is very nicely telling why this milk is boiling. So in spiritual world, everything is conscious. Just like in Damodar Lila, we are seeing offering obeisances to the rope. In spiritual world, everything is conscious. Everything is engaged in the service of the Lord. If you do not believe it, I went to Vrindavan. I've heard one very important thing. A sadhu in Vrindavan, he was every day, his duty is that he will do chanting, devotional service. Every day night, he will recite Srimad Bhagavatam. One day, he did not recite. He got the word from a tree nearby. Today, why you missed Bhagavatam? See, even all trees, stone, everything in spiritual world is consciousness. Everything. Even Brahma, four-headed, he is telling that I want to go to Vrindavan. He is praying, Krishna, I want to go to Vrindavan and become 4 hills. And he become 4 hills. If you go to Vrindavan, you see Brahma, four-headed, become 4 hills. Dan God, Man God, Bilas God, 4 near Barsana. So everything is conscious. Uddhava become, what is called, plant. Narada become plant. We have a Narada Muni. They want to become, Brahma become grass. So everything is conscious. So here, the milk also conscious. He is thinking that Krishna is drinking the milk of his mother. What is the use of me? Let me suicide. So he is boiling out, suicide. So I have no use. If life has no use of Krishna, then what is the use of that? There is a beautiful verses in Bengali. Radha Manusya Janma Paya, Radha Krishna na bhajiya, Janiya Suniya Visakhain. If we have got the human form of life, we are not worshipping Radha and Krishna, means we are suiciding. Similarly, this milk is thinking, I have no use, let me boil out, suicide. So Yashoda Maya immediately remembered. She went and attended that. Krishna become angry. What is this? You given priority to that milk. You are not giving priority to me. I have left Kirasagar. I am coming for you, for your milk. And you are now neglecting me. Very angry Krishna. The person who is telling in Bhagavad Gita, the 3 way to Kama, Krodho, Lobo, 3 way to hell. Now that personality is angry. Supreme Lord called Prasanta. Santakara. That verse is thus. In that Vishnu Sahasranama, he is Santakara, peaceful. His attribute is peaceful. He is Prasanta, full of peace. That personality become angry. That is called Damodar Lila. Everything is contradiction. He is seemingly angry and very angry. And after getting angry, what he thought, let me take revenge to my mother. There is a stone. He took the stone and the churning pot he breaks. In such a way, so intelligent, he breaks from the down so that everything will be spilled out. If he breaks from the up, maybe something will be left remaining in the pot. He breaks from the down so that everything spilled out. And he went in a room where the butter and everything is kept. Those days they are keeping some butter in a storeroom. We have storeroom, store butter. He went there and stealing the butter, distributing the monkey. In the same time, Yashoda Maya is coming. Yashoda Maya saw that this kind of thing, who did it, this all mischievous activity. Now Yashoda Maya got a proof. I was thinking that all the gopis are telling lie. I am the queen. We have so much butter. But why Krishna is going to steal? Maybe they are telling lie. But now she has got a proof that Krishna is really a thief, king of thieves. One time what happened, one of the gopis came and Krishna was stealing. Gopi caught, his name is Padmavati. He caught Krishna. Then she threatened Krishna, I will now take you to your mother. Then Krishna tell, remember, the consequence is very bad. Don't take me. That Padmavati, no, I have caught you red-handedly. I will take you to your mother. Then he was taking him, she was taking to Mother Yashoda. Then Mother Yashoda, he was telling Mother Yashoda, you see, every time you are complaining, you are not believing, I have caught your son red-handedly. When Mother Yashoda saw him, Mother Yashoda saw that, no, you are not catching my son, you are catching your son. Krishna made a trick. Krishna called Yogeshwara. He changed it. He changed his form to his own son. Then this Padmavati got astonished. What is this? My son, how it happened? And Krishna, Hare Krishna, Sri Radha Madan Mohan ki Dai, Radha Damodar ki Dai. So Krishna got astonished that what is going on, what is happening? And after that, Mother Yashoda saw that, you see, you are all unnecessary complaining against my son. Then Padmavati was very astounding, very astonishing. Then he was returning home. That time Krishna again changed his form to Krishna. Then Padmavati mind is rolling. What is going on? Then Krishna gave a warning. Next time if you catch me, that will not be your son. That will be your husband. I will change to your husband form. So better do not mess with me. So Padmavati left. So people are fearing that time in Gokul, Krishna coming means everybody like, oh, he is going to steal. Everybody is alert. So in this way, Mother Yashoda got a proof that this is the mixture. My son is really a thief. Then he went to discipline. See here, Krishna, Mother Yashoda is not thinking Krishna is God. He is not concerned about how Krishna is God, how he is great, but how greatly he is dependent on me. If I am not going to discipline, he will be spoiled. If I am not going to give me milk or something, he will become weak. So Yashoda Maya is not thinking that he is the supreme God. So there is a difference between greatness and sweetness. So God is great and sweet, but awareness of the greatness of the God evokes submission, surrender. Oh, you are great. Like Arjuna, after seeing the universal form, he is telling, my Lord, you are so great. I am thinking you are my friend. He was defensive. But awareness of the sweetness of the Lord evokes surrender, affection, love. So here Mother Yashoda is not concerned that how great Krishna is, but how sweet, how greatly dependent on me. He is my child, ordinary child. There's a beautiful verse is given that Sukadev Goswami said that Trayacha Upanishadavi Sankhya Yoga Satastoi Upagiyamanam Mahatmya Harisa Manyate Atmaja. So this personality, Supreme Lord, is glorified 3 Vedas. There are not 4 Vedas, actually initially 3 Vedas. Atharva Veda come last. So the 3 Vedas are there, Upanishada, Sankhya philosophy and all other Vedic literature. They are glorifying the Supreme Lord. But that Supreme Lord, Yashoda Maya considering he is my ordinary child. So what is the fortune of Yashoda Maya? So he is thinking my ordinary child. Therefore, he is thinking that I have to discipline Krishna. He got a stick. She got a stick in the hand and slowly she is going following Krishna because every milk has been spilled. When Krishna is going, his footprint was there. So Mother Yashoda is following that footprints to catch Krishna. So Acharya says that one should follow the footprint of Mother Krishna. Then only we can attain Krishna. So the Yashoda Maya is following. So Yashoda Maya following and she saw that that Krishna is sitting on a grinding motor, like ups and down, a grinding motor, and stealing water, distributing to monkey. Krishna thought that when I was in Ram avatar, all the monkey put a hard labor. Let me now give some prize to them. So water he is giving, distributing. And Mother Joshua, but he is very alert, because Acharya says that we have got 2 eyes, but those who are stealing thief has 10 eyes. They are always thinking, oh, somebody will come, 10 eyes. So he is like a thief. He is thinking that when my mother will come chastise me like this. As soon as he saw the mother and stick also, that is a real insult to me. Everybody, it's just like a child. If he's beaten by the stick, means he will feeling like, oh, everybody will see me beating, he will insult. Krishna is supreme controller, supreme godhead. He will be beaten by stick. So out of fear, he left that place. He ran away from the thing. When this is running away out of fear, that time our Satyavarta Muni is envisioning directly this lila. And he was into trance. He sings out that Namami Soram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Jasoda Viholo Kala Dhavamanam Paramestam Atanto Tattadutta Gopa. So that Satyavarta Muni is not just like composing, let me compose, remember something. No. Out of trance he is seeing this lila. Out of trance is composed. He uttered this one. And that is recorded in Padma Purana. Namami Swaram. That supreme controller, first of all, I offer obeisances. You should understand the meaning of all these things. Namami Swaram. It's not a tune, very nice. Namami means offering obeisances. I am offering obeisance to Ishvara, that supreme controller. Ishvara Parama Krishna, that supreme controller. Sarva Shaktiman, full of omnipotent, that supreme Lord. Sachidananda Vigraha, how he looks like? He looks like so beautiful. Satchitananda, full of eternity, knowledge, bliss. Very, very beautiful. What he is doing? Gokule Brajamanam. In Gokul, Vrindavan, he is now running. Brajamanam is running away. Why? Because fear of Mother Josoda. Josoda bhi look alat. A fear of Mother Josoda is running away from in Gokul. So that scene is so beautiful, because Krishna is so powerful that even the fear personified, everybody has got fear. Fear of examination, fear of job, fear of this, fear of that. All fear in the world together, they fear Krishna. They fear Krishna. But that personality who is feared by fear personified, now fearing. Seeing that the devotees are in trance, how the supreme controller, it is stated that everybody is fearing of Krishna. Everyone, even the Brahma also is fear of Krishna. See, and in this beautiful verses, they say that in all planetary system, from the heavenly to hellish, for all the great demigods who live for 1000 yuga cycles, there is a fear of me in my form of time. Even the Brahma, who possesses the supreme lifespan of 311 trillion 40 billion years, is also afraid of me. So everybody is afraid of Lord. Everyone. But that supreme Lord is fearing of Mother Josoda. That is called Vrindavan Lila. That is called Bhakti. The power of Bhakti, the potency of Bhakti is that supreme controller, the supreme potent Lord is now fearing. Fearing and going away, running away. I will be beaten by my mother. How much Bhakti is so powerful. Even the Lord Brahma, exalted personality, they have no such opportunity for this. Everybody fear of mother. Everybody fear of Krishna. Even he say that Krishna name, the name of the Lord is so powerful. By chanting his name, even fear personified fears. What to speak about him? That personality is now fear of Mother Josoda and running away. And there is a race is going on after that. Transcendental race. What is transcendental race? Mother Josoda is running after to catch Krishna. Krishna is running after. And Krishna, it is said that Brahma Samhita, that Krishna is the champion runner. God is supreme powerful. Nobody can beat. We have some Olympiad runner, American, just recently 100 meters Olympiad, got the gold medal. But Krishna is swift runner. Even a yogis, they are meditating in the speed of mind. Supposing if your mind you thinking of America means you are in America, like you thinking immediately America you're thinking. So how much power of the speed of mind? Very fast. Light also very fast. If you are running In that speed of mind, for millions of years, you cannot capture Krishna. He's so powerful, swift runner. It is stated in Brahma Samhita, Pantastu koti satavasara sampragamya vayu rathapi manasa muni pungabanam sopyasti asti prapadasimni abhichinta tattva govindamadi purusam tamaham vadami. He say that Pantastu koti means millions of years. If you run in the speed of light and mind, still one cannot capture Krishna. But that personality is now, Mother Josoda is going, Mother Josoda a little bit of plumpy. See, Acharyas are like a CCTV. They know that Mother Josoda is wearing a red saffron sari. Yellow saffron sari. What kind of saris also. They are so CCTV camera. They know exact what is going on in the Leela. Not that Satyavata Muni simply let me write. Today is weekend, let me write about Damodar. No, they see this Leela, they went into the trance, immediately is chanting Rudantam Moho Netra Yugma Mujantam Karam Bhoja Yugmena Santa Konetram. So Krishna is out of fear, is crying, Mother will be catch me and beat me, and is running away. Everything is crying at the same time, running away from the Mother Josoda. And Mother Josoda a little bit of plumpy. So, because of plumpiness, he is not able to run. And the flower he is wearing also, it is given Malati flower. Malati flower are falling down. They are thinking, let us support Mother Josoda. Because of flower in the head, it is heavy. Therefore, she cannot run fast. They are falling down. Some of the flower is falling down. Seeing the greatness of the Mother Josoda, how Mother Josoda is so great that he is attempting to capture Krishna. Therefore, we should not be in the head, we should be at the feet. So that is the glories. So in this way, Lord finally caught by the Josoda Maya. The person who is the swift runner, nobody can beat him. That person is now catched by. So we are also running from morning to night, exceedingly busy life, enormously stressful life, going to work. But we are running after Maya. How? Running after our job, running after our wife, children, running after our investment. If we run after the Maya, we cannot get Krishna. We have to learn the lesson that we should run after Krishna, just like Mother Josoda. Then only we can capture him. There are two kind of racing is going on. Everybody racing. 99% people are racing from morning, early morning, hit the road, go to office, coming back night. The racing is going on. If you go out, then everybody is moving. But that running is after Maya, not after Josoda Krishna. So Josoda Maya is teaching lesson. We have to run after Krishna. We have two options. Either you are running after Maya, running after Krishna. Running after Krishna, you can get Krishna. We can capture also Krishna. That is our human mission of life. So in this way, Mother Josoda caught Krishna. After catching Krishna, she wants to discipline him. She wants, because Krishna is Rudantam Muhun Netra. He is crying. See, person who is Maya, everybody is crying. But that personality is now crying. And if you hear Damodar Katha, all your tears, because since time memorial, how many times we have shed tears? This life also. Many times we have shed tears. When you take birth, we shed tears. We die, shed tears. We marry also, shed tears after that. So everywhere we shed tears. Examination, we shed tears. So how many lifetimes we have taken birth? Our tears like an ocean now. And by hearing Krishna Katha, Damodar Katha, all this ocean will dry away at once, it is stated. How powerful Krishna Katha is. You see, this verses, it is stated that by hearing Krishna Katha, all our tears will be dry up. Those words describing the glories of all famous personality of God are attractive, releasable, and ever fresh. Indeed, such words are perpetual festival for the mind, and they dry up the ocean of misery. All the tears, Shoko means tears, lamentation, misery, all this will be dry up, ocean of things by hearing Krishna Katha. You think of that, whose word, whose pastime, by hearing all the ocean of tears will be dry up. That personality is now crying, sobbing, oh, my mother is going to beat me, please spare me like this. This is called contradiction. Out of the Vrindavan, he demanding Sarvadharman Parityaja, you give up everything, surrender. But inside Vrindavan, I am going to surrender you. Please, please. That is the difference. How much is captured control? Just like a president or prime minister. In the office is president, is CEO. If he goes to house, before his children, he become, how much is subdued? He become horse. One time it happened, there's a president, prime minister called Roosevelt or something, London one, London prime minister. A person came to prime minister to see in his house. There's an appointment. So the receptionist told that you have to wait. So he was waiting 1 hour, 2 hours. Then after that, he thought, why he is getting late? And let me little bit of see what he is doing. He saw that that prime minister become a horse and his grandchildren on the top of him. So that prime minister who is, everybody is worshipping, everybody giving honor, he become the horse to his grandchildren. Exactly, the Supreme Lord who is controlling everybody, that personality becomes so fearful, crying, please spare me, please do not beat me. See, that is the difference of love. If you love somebody, you can capture. Another example is given. Have you seen the bees? A bees can cut through the wood, but when it goes to the lotus flower at the sunset close, and bees can cut through the lotus flower, but he never cuts, because his bond of love is so intense. He want to be like this. And morning when opening, he come out. He can cut through, but he never. Even he dies also, he never. That is the bond of love. Very, very strong. Very strong. So Krishna also exhibiting this bond of love. I am the supreme controller, but I am controlled. When Mother Yashoda caught him and crying, Mother Yashoda thought that and crying. And Mother Yashoda telling, you are the king of thief. Then Krishna is telling lie. No, I am not still. I am not thief. You are the king of shrewd. Why did you break? He told, no, I am not the thief. Our mother's side, your side only thief. I am not the thief. And he's telling, why did you break? I did not break, because you went to attend the milk, your ankle belt strike this pots and he broke down. Then why the butter is on your face? No, monkeys. The monkeys came and I scared them. And while going, they put on a butter on me and went. So Supreme Lord is called Satyam Paramadhimahi. He is the embodiment of truth, emblem of truth, epitome of truth. But that personality is telling lie. That is called contradiction. Out of this love, it's a contradiction. So telling lie, I did not. Then Yashoda Maya thought that he is telling lie. Let me bind him. And he is threatening Yashoda Maya. If you do like this, beat me, I will go away from house. Then Yashoda Maya thought, let me bind him. He was binding. And when Yashoda Maya is trying to bind him, he got a rope and trying to bind him. Every time 2 fingers short. She is not able to bind. She is not able to bind. Because to bind somebody which is infinite, limitless, potent, who is all pervading, aham sarvasya prabhava, mata sarvam prabhatate, is all pervading. Eko poso rachaitam jagadanda koti chitti rasti jagadanda chayandanta, andantarasta, everywhere is there, outside, inside. How a rope, supposing you are binding something, you know the limit. This is, I am going to bind this one. Okay. Then you have a rope, you can bind it, right? But a person who is all pervading, infinite, how to make it? How to bind him? It's impossible to bind. And if you bind Krishna belly, it is said that Namaste tu dhamni, Spuradipti dhamni. Why? Because your belly is the entire universe. From your belly, the lotus stem comes. From lotus stem comes, and Brahma has created, and all the planetary system is created. That means your belly is sustaining all planetary system. Now you are going to, Yashoda Maya, you are going to bind me, means you are bringing entire universe under your control. That is not possible. That is not possible to bind entire things. Can you measure it? Can you bind it? Nobody can bind it. How you can bind it? It is impossible. So every time he wanted to bind, there is always a short. Then he borrowed some ropes and tie it again short. Borrowed again and again. So many half day he invested. He invested to join ropes, but could not bind. Finally, Krishna said that no, I will be bound. How he will be bound? Krishna saw that dushta parisramam Krishna. He saw that my mother is laboring, very trying hard to bind me. Let me bind. So he himself allowed to be bound. You cannot bind Krishna unless two things you have to do. Why every time two fingers are? First finger denotes that you have to work for Krishna. You have to labor for Krishna. You have to endeavor for Krishna. Second thing, you have to get a mercy of Krishna. Unless two things are there, you cannot bind Krishna. Simply you say that I won't do anything. Prabhupada say that I love Krishna, I don't do anything for Krishna. No, I love my child, I don't do any service to child. What kind of love? What kind of love? This kind of love is very verbal, no substance. Therefore, we have to love means practically render service. So here Mother Yashoda is engaged in the service of Krishna so lovingly. Therefore, seeing that mother is so much engaged, he let Krishna bind me. Therefore, the Yashoda Maya, out of his love, due to his love, he can bound even Krishna. He can capture the limitless potency of Krishna. So the lesson is that we have to ride in that platform of the love so that we can bind Krishna. Therefore, the Satyavarta Muni in the end, he's telling Namaste to Dhamni Spuradipti Dhamni. First of all, I offer obeisance to the rope, great rope. It's very fortunate because you are binding the three worlds, whole planetary system, whole universe. And I am now praying to your belly, because your belly is the abode of everything, all planetary system coming. Then finally telling, I am now offer obeisance to the Radhika. Why Radhika? Because Radharani is the epitome of the love, embodiment of highest worshipper of Krishna. Therefore, the name Radha is coming for Aradhya. Nyunam Aradhya. Aradhya means who is the best worshipper. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also say that Ramya Kaschid Upasana Brajavadhu Vargena Jakalpite. Highest worshipper is Radharani. So we have to also follow or get the mercy of this Radharani, because we have to get that love for Krishna. So whole Krishna consciousness process is teaching us how to rise to the platform of loving him. Without loving him, one cannot capture him. That is the purpose of life. Krishna consciousness means, spirituality means how to love him. That is the highest. Many people say that mukti. Actually, mukti is not so important. Mukti means cessation of birth and death. So the Satyavarta Muni is singing that Baram Deva Moksham Na Moksham Madiva. I do not want mukti. Mukti is just byproduct. Just like a trillionaire, he do not like $1,000. For him, $1,000 is nothing. What is the 1,000? I am a trillionaire. You are thinking, why should be concerned about $1,000? Similarly, those who have got the bhakti, they do not like mukti, all the things. They want the highest. They have got the highest. They can capture the Lord also. So therefore, this Satyavarta Muni telling Baram Deva, I do not want any benediction. Mukti, I do not want mukti. And in the mukti also, if you stay in spiritual world, Vaikuntha, that is called Salokya, he also do not want that. He do not want any kind of things. I want only this pastime. This pastime, because this pastime is arousing Krishna consciousness, love of God. That love feelings. Therefore, I want this pastime in my core of heart. So this love is so highest that once you get, there is nothing to be left. The topmost achievement of the human form of life, to love of God. So our process is to love. You are loving, everybody is loving. Whole idea to love or to be loved. But our love is misdirected. I love Tom, Dick, Harry, my job, my investment, this, that. So many. Our love is distributed now. Therefore, we have to rise into the love to the Supreme Lord. Our real relationship is God. Others are temporary. At the time of death, there will be husband will be separated with wife, father will be separated with children, brother will be separated, our job will be separated, everything we possess will be separated, everything we have will be separated. So our only friend is Supreme Lord. We are all belongs to him. So we have to rise into the consciousness, that kind of love consciousness. And it is easy to get it. How to get it? Simply hear. By process of hearing, one can sprout up. Just sang by Sri Amanam Krishna Parama Purushe. By hearing about Krishna, not hearing about Salman Khan, Shahrukh Khan, hearing about Krishna. Therefore, he is enacting this pastime so that we will be divert our attention. Oh, Supreme Controller, how much he has got great attribute, so quality. Although he is Supreme Controller, he can be bound by the Lord. Because he is called Bhritya Bhakti Vatsala. Bhakta Vatshalata. So 2 minutes is there. When Arjuna came and Duryodhana came to the Krishna asking something before the war. So Duryodhana asked, I want your soldier. I do not want Krishna. I do not want God. I want his soldier. But Arjuna asked, I want Krishna. So Krishna told to Arjuna that the butter is taken by Duryodhana. You don't have anything. But Arjuna replied, I do not want butter. I want butter thief. मुझे माखन नहीं चाहिए, हमें तो माखन चोर चाहिए. So हमें माखन, that is the thing. You do not want anything from the Lord. We want Lord. He is the essence of all existence, essence of everything. So once you get Lord, we have nothing. Just like Pandavas, they easily within 18 days the war is finished. They become winner. They become emperor. So if Lord is with you, everything with you. You are the winner. The Bhagavad Gita ends with the verses that Jatra Jogeshwara Krishna, Jatra Partha Dhanurdhara, Tatra everything. Opulence, victory, morality, everything. So therefore, once you capture Krishna, you get everything. You do not need any other things. Any other things are useless. Him and I, he telling what is the use of that? It's useless. And to come to the platform, one is to hear and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Why? Because our first of all the dirty thing in our heart will be first clear by chanting and hearing process. Then we will come to the platform of executing bhakti, and gradually will come to the stage of loving God and even controlling God. One time our spiritual master Prabhupada was there in America. One visitor came. He told Prabhupada, can you make me God? He replied, I cannot make you God, but I can make you more than God, superior than God. He was really astonished. How can you make superior than God? Then he saw the picture of Damodar Leela, where Krishna is running away from the mother out of fear, and Mother Josa is having stick. So he asked, who is God? Small one is God. Why is fearing? Fearing is the mother. Who is superior? No, mother is superior. So I can make you superior. So God become inferior, and God likes to be inferior. He do not like everybody say, yes sir, your highness, your excellency, my lord, my lord. No, he do not want. He likes that. We will end with a beautiful verses, Adilila. So how God likes. See, God say that I like, if one cherishes pure loving devotion to me, thinking of me as his son, his friend or his beloved, regarding himself as a great and considering me his equal or inferior, I become subordinate to him. He likes that I am inferior, my devotee is superior. He went to Mathura, he defeated all Chanura Mustaka, the big wrestler. Not only defeated, killed. After that, his friend Sudama, Sridham, he told, let me wrestle with you. And Krishna was defeated. The big champion wrestler was defeated and killed by Krishna. Same Krishna, the next moment, he was wrestling with his friend and he was defeated. That is called love. Krishna wants to be inferior. He likes to be chastised. He likes to be chastised. When God wants to be chastised, desire to be chastised, he comes to Vrindavan Lila, where he likes to be chastised by pure devotee. You cannot, any torment Dikhari cannot chastise. Lord Brahma also cannot chastise. Only his pure devotee can chastise. That is called Damodar Lila, pure devotional service. So therefore it is say that, the last verses I will show you, this essence of this one, that evam sandasita hi anga harina bhuttavasyata sobasena api krishnena jasyadam sarvesam base. So yesterday Maharaj Parikshit, this entire universe with his great exalted demigods like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Lord Indra is under the control of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yet the Supreme Lord has a special transcendental attribute. He comes under the control of his devotee. This was now exhibited by Krishna in this pastime. That is a special attribute, quality of Krishna, his control. Although he is Supreme Controller, everybody, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, they have to have a ticket, assignment, appointment to see Lord. They are in queue. See, we are not coming to temple to see Lord. Very few people. You know, in spiritual world, Brahma, Shiva, everybody is now queuing up. I will see Lord. I will see Lord. They have a queue, ticket is there. And sometimes Indra say, proud, I am the king of Indra. I am going to cross the, cut the traffic. I will go ahead. he was disqualified. Next time you are not eligible to come enter also in the Vaikuntha. You are disqualified. See, but we are not interested to see God. And that Supreme Lord, because of out of love, he is controlled his devotee, controlled by his devotee. That is called Damodar Lila. So we try to capture Krishna by engaging in the service of the Lord. That is what Damodar Lila, Krishna wanted to exhibit this pastime. Iti drikswa lila vir ananda kunde sogosam. What is the meaning of sogosam? Announcing, घोषणा, ऐलान करता हूं मैं कि मेरी भक्त मुझे बांध सकती है. Sogosam means what? Announcing, proclaiming that my devotee, I am only controlled by the devotee whose love is imbued with pure love, affection. Devotee whose pure love imbued with affection. Not those who are aware of, oh, he is great, no. His elan means announcing everyone, I am controlled by it. Now crying, Krishna is crying like this is the. So thank you very much. So this is Damodar Lila. So we will have this month is complete. This month is Damodar Lila. We request that this month is special month. Every week, at least wherever you are, every day you can offer lamp at your house. At least once in a week, come to temple and offer lamp. See the Damodar here. Damodar Astakam here. Krishna Katha, and it gives you immense blessing, enormous. 1,000 times, like a transcendental sale. In a mall, there's a discount sale. This is a discount sale of the spiritual world. Get one, buy one free. Get 1,000 free. Deal or not? So better come and take the opportunity. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Radha Damodar ki jai. Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Jai Guru.